Hey there, and welcome to this explainer. We're going to jump right in today because we are unpacking an absolute game changer for you small business owners out there. Look, growth is the ultimate goal, right? But engineering it consistently, well, that's the tough part. So today, we're looking at a pretty exclusive opportunity from Reach Marketing. It's a program built from the ground up to completely transform how you generate leads. We're going to look under the hood of their marketing AI program and see exactly how a select group of businesses are getting that full enterprise-level experience at a seriously unprecedented incentive.
So here's the golden question, right? How exactly do small businesses access enterprise-grade lead generation? It is literally the core dilemma almost every growing company runs into. You desperately need that predictable, high-quality sales pipeline. But let's be real here, you probably don't have a massive corporate budget lying around or the internal headcount to execute a giant multi-channel campaign from end to end. It's a classic catch-22. You need the leads to fund the team, but you kind of need the team to get the leads in the first place.
Section 1. The Enterprise Growth Dilemma. Pipeline without the headcount.
Historically, the really powerful lead gen tools out there, AI targeting, verified data, automated delivery, they've been totally out of reach for smaller teams trying to scale up. It severely caps your growth. But that barrier to entry, it is completely shattered by one massive number: 50. Reach Marketing is stepping up with a 50% small business incentive credit. And listen, this isn't just some tiny little promotional discount. It literally cuts your investment right in half. It allows smaller operations to run the exact same high-powered programs the big enterprise players use.
Section 2. The 50% incentive credit. Same program, half the investment.
Now, think of this as an ultra-exclusive invitation. This incentive is reserved solely for qualifying small businesses that Reach Marketing has actively and personally reached out to. Now, I know what you're thinking. When you hear 50% off, the natural assumption is, okay, what's the catch? Am I getting some stripped-down, lesser package? But Reach Marketing makes it crystal clear. No way. This is absolutely not a watered-down discount. You get the full-scope marketing AI program, the whole shebang, every channel, every step, the AI targeting, the verified data, the lead delivery, the appointment setting, all of it, with half the cost taken right off the top. Section 3. End-to-end marketing AI, under the hood of enterprise tech. So to really understand what makes this a fully managed end-to-end machine, we gotta look under the hood of this enterprise tech. And the scale starts with a massive, massive number: 35 million. Reach Marketing powers their campaigns with their very own database of over 35 million permissioned B2B contacts. And to be clear, this is not just randomly scraped data. You are tapping into a huge reservoir of actual professionals who are reachable and totally relevant to your specific industry. But hey, having 35 million contacts means absolutely nothing if the data is stale, right? Well, that's exactly why this database is impeccably maintained at an incredible 90% AI verified accuracy. The AI is constantly working in the background, verifying data to make sure it's clean, compliant, and current. For you as a small business owner, this means zero wasted spend. You aren't throwing money away messaging dead email addresses. Your targeting actually hits the mark every single time. Let's rapidly fire through the features that make up this full program. First off, you've got AI-powered targeting that builds super precise audiences based on industry and intent. Then you've got sales-ready leads delivered only when prospects show real verified interest. You even get appointment setting directly onto your calendar, all backed by totally transparent reporting. But honestly, the absolute best part might be the proprietary clickbot detection. This filtering strips out all that fake automated bot activity, so every single lead delivered to you is a real engaged human prospect. No chasing ghosts. Section 4. 4 steps to booked meetings. The playbook. So you might be wondering, how does all this complex enterprise-level tech actually work in practice for you? Well, Reach Marketing has distilled it down into a super seamless, simple playbook. Step 1, identify your audience. They pinpoint your ideal customer profile right from their verified database. Step 2, deploy those AI campaigns using personalized, multi-channel outreach. Step 3, capture and verify intent. Again, using that awesome clickbot detection to ensure only real interest actually counts. And finally, Step 4, deliver and book. The verified leads are sent straight your way, and meetings are set directly on your calendar. Literally, you just show up and close. And this brings us to the ultimate stress-relieving benefit for you: a steady flow of qualified opportunities end to end, with absolutely no new hires required. All of those heavily technical steps, the audience building, the creative, the deployment, the follow-up, Reach Marketing runs the whole thing. You get a predictable revenue engine without adding a single new person to your payroll.
Of course, the proof is always in the pipeline, right? As one client put it, their targeted strategies consistently deliver high-quality leads. And the track record backs it up. Reach Marketing has been an A-plus BBB accredited agency since 2011. And get this, they have generated over 1.1 million top, middle, and bottom funnel leads. So yeah, it's a battle-tested system that is ready to help your business explode.
Section 5. Claim your reserved credit. Lock in your 50% incentive.
Now, because this is a strictly limited release, there is a very real sense of urgency here. This incentive is not just floating around available to anyone browsing the internet. Let's quickly look at the exact eligibility criteria to claim this reserved credit without any obligation. First, you must be a US-based small business. Crucially, and this is key, you must have been contacted by the Reach Marketing team directly, either by phone or voicemail. That is exactly how you know you're on the list. You must be ready to actually grow your pipeline with sales-ready leads. And you have to be new to the Marketing AI program. If you check those boxes, your 50% credit is literally sitting there waiting for you. Which leaves us with one final, incredibly important question. Will you lock in your 50% credit and transform your revenue engine today? Seriously, it takes about 60 seconds to submit your details. A specialist will reach out within one business day, they'll confirm your eligibility, apply that credit before your program even starts, and map out a perfectly tailored strategy just for you. The full enterprise-grade program, AI targeting, verified data, and sales-ready leads at exactly half the cost. It's the pipeline you desperately need. Without the headcount, you definitely don't. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, here is to your explosive growth.